Have you ever laid in bed late at night, unable to sleep because your mind just won't stop running? You replay conversations from yesterday, worry about decisions for tomorrow, and invent imaginary problems that haven't even happened yet. Overthinking is an exhausting trap. It tricks you into believing that if you worry enough, you can control the future. But overthinking doesn't solve problems. It simply steals your present peace. If your mind feels loud and overcrowded today, please take a deep breath and stay right here with me. Welcome back to Calm English Studio, your quiet space for gentle learning and inner peace. Today, let us explore how to quiet your racing thoughts and find true mental stillness. Why do we overthink? Psychologists tell us that overthinking is often our mind's attempt to feel safe. When we fear uncertainty or failure, our brain creates endless scenario loops in an effort to protect us. But a mind caught in overthinking is like a muddy glass of water. When you shake the glass constantly, the dirt stays scattered, making the water dark and cloudy. However, if you simply set the glass down on a table and leave it alone, the mud naturally settles to the bottom, and the water becomes crystal clear. Your mind works the exact same way. You do not need to fight your thoughts. You simply need to let them settle in silence. One of the most liberating truths you can learn is this: you are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. Think of your mind as a vast blue sky, and your thoughts as passing clouds. Some clouds are light and fluffy, while others are dark and stormy. But no matter how heavy or dark the storm clouds appear, they cannot destroy the sky. The sky remains calm, vast, and eternal behind them. When a stressful thought enters your mind today, do not fight it or hold on to it. Simply observe it like a cloud passing through the sky, and gently let it float away without judgment. When your mind starts spiraling into overthinking, your body enters a quiet state of stress. Your heart beats faster, your breathing becomes shallow, and you feel disconnected from the present moment. Here is a simple, powerful technique to snap out of the spiral. It is called grounding. Whenever thoughts become too loud, name 5 things you can see around you right now. 4 things you can physically touch. 3 things you can hear. 2 things you can smell. And 1 deep breath you can feel inside your lungs. This simple exercise immediately pulls your brain out of future anxiety and anchors your awareness back into the safety of the present moment. Why do we overthink the most right before we go to sleep? Because during the day, our minds are busy with work, errands, and conversations. But when we lie down in the dark, the noise stops, and every unorganized thought rushes to the front of our brain. To stop nighttime overthinking, try a practice called a brain dump. Keep a small notebook by your bed. Before turning off the light, write down every single thought, worry, and task spinning in your head. When you write thoughts onto paper, you signal to your brain that they are safely stored. You no longer need to hold them in your mind overnight. Overthinking is born from a desire for certainty. We want to know exactly how a situation will turn out, how someone feels about us, or whether our plans will succeed. But life is inherently uncertain, and trying to control everything is like trying to catch the wind in a net. The more you pull, the more exhausted you become. True peace begins when you learn to embrace uncertainty. Say to yourself, I do not need to know how everything will work out today. I trust my ability to adapt when the time comes. Release your grip on the future and enjoy the mystery of today. You cannot force a mind to stop thinking simply by telling it, "Stop thinking." In fact, telling yourself not to think about something only makes you focus on it more. Instead of fighting your racing mind, redirect its energy towards something gentle and constructive. Engage your physical senses. Go for a quiet walk and count the different flowers you see. Bake something fresh, listen to soothing music, or paint a simple picture. When you give your hands and senses an engaging task, your brain naturally steps out of anxiety mode and enters a state of flow and relaxation. Half of overthinking is spent worrying about the future, and the other half is spent regretting the past. We replay an awkward conversation from 3 years ago and cringe. We analyze a mistake we made and wish we could travel back in time. But your past is a library for learning, not a house for living. You do not belong in yesterday. Everyone makes mistakes, stumbles, and says the wrong thing sometimes. That is called being human. Forgive yourself for not knowing back then what you know today. Close the heavy book of yesterday, take a deep breath, and step boldly into the present. Overthinking is often driven by perfectionism. We feel that every decision must be flawless, every project must be immaculate, and every word we speak must be perfect. But perfectionism is a heavy cage that paralyzes your progress and drains your peace. Give yourself permission to be imperfect. A good decision made today with a calm heart is far better than a perfect decision delayed by weeks of painful overthinking. Progress is found in action, not in endless overanalyzing. Choose peace over perfection today, and celebrate your courage to keep moving forward. As we reach the middle of our episode today, let us take a gentle pause together. Place your hands softly on your lap, drop your shoulders away from your ears, and unclench your jaw. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for a moment, and gently exhale all the mental noise through your mouth. Feel the quiet stillness that exists right here, beneath your thoughts. Your mind does not have to be busy to be valuable. You are doing wonderful work today by training your mind to be calm and practicing your English. Let us continue our peaceful journey together. Have you ever tried to force a sleeping dog to stay still? The more you push, the more active it becomes. Your thoughts work the same way. When you fight an anxious thought and try to force it out of your head, you give it more power. Resistance creates friction. The secret to a calm mind is not fighting your thoughts, but accepting them without judgment. When an overthinking loop starts, simply say to yourself, "I notice that I am having a worried thought right now. It is just a thought, not a fact." When you acknowledge a thought without panicking, its emotional power dissolves, and your mind settles naturally into quiet peace. Overthinking often paralyzes us when we have to make decisions. We analyze every tiny detail, fear choosing the wrong option, and spend days trapped in indecision. But here is a liberating truth. In most situations, making a good enough decision quickly is far better than making no decision at all. Indecision drains your mental energy and prolongs your anxiety. Give yourself a time limit. Try using the 2-minute rule for small choices, or trust your intuition for bigger ones. Most decisions are not permanent. If a choice turns out to be imperfect, You can always adjust your course later. Action creates clarity, while overthinking creates confusion. Modern life encourages us to multitask constantly. We check our phones while eating, listen to news while walking, and worry about work while spending time with family. This constant mental fragmentation feeds overthinking. To quiet your mind, practice the art of single-tasking. When you drink a cup of tea, just drink your tea. Feel the warmth of the mug, smell the sweet aroma, and savor every slow sip. When you walk, pay attention to the feeling of your feet touching the earth. When you focus 100% of your attention on one simple physical experience, your mind has no room left for overthinking. We often overthink because we treat failure as a tragic flaw in our character. When a project doesn't succeed or a plan falls through, we tell ourselves, "I am a failure." But failure is not an identity. It is simply information. Think of a scientist conducting an experiment. When an experiment doesn't work, the scientist doesn't cry or feel ashamed. They simply learn what doesn't work and try a different approach. Treat your life like a gentle experiment. Every mistake is just feedback guiding you toward a better path. When you stop fearing failure, you stop overthinking, and you begin living freely. Here is a surprising psychological trick to handle intrusive thoughts. Schedule a designated worry time. Give yourself 15 minutes every afternoon. For example, from 4 to 4:15. During those 15 minutes, allow yourself to worry freely about everything. Write down your fears and overanalyze to your heart's content. But when the timer rings, close your notebook and stop. If a worry pops up during the rest of the day, tell yourself, "Not now. I will address this during my designated worry time tomorrow." This simple boundary teaches your brain that worry has its own limited place, leaving the rest of your day free for peace and productivity. Our brains were not designed to process thousands of headlines, notifications, and opinions every single day. Constant digital stimulation keeps your nervous system on high alert, fueling overthinking and mental fatigue. Give your mind a break by intentionally unplugging. Dedicate at least 1 hour every evening to a screen-free space. Put your phone in another room, turn off the television, and engage in analog activities. Read a physical book, listen to soothing music, or have a quiet conversation with a loved one. When you disconnect from digital noise, your mind naturally reclaims its natural state of peaceful clarity. At its core, overthinking is a sign of self-doubt. You overthink because you doubt your ability to handle whatever future challenges may arrive. But look back at your life. You have survived every hard day, every unexpected crisis, and every painful mistake you have ever faced. You are far more resilient and capable than your anxiety wants you to believe. Reclaim your quiet self-confidence. Trust that even if things do not go as planned, you carry the intelligence and strength to find a way forward. You do not need to figure out the whole future today. Trust yourself, step forward with faith, and know that you are capable. Have you ever noticed how quiet your mind becomes when you stand in front of the ocean or walk through a quiet forest? Nature does not overthink. A tree does not worry about the next storm, and a river does not stress about reaching the sea. Nature simply exists in perfect harmony with the present moment. Whenever your thoughts feel overcrowded, seek the healing presence of nature. You do not need to travel far. Simply sit under a leafy tree in a local park, feel the cool breeze on your skin, or gaze at the stars on a clear night. Nature reminds your brain that beneath all human busyness, there is a deep, eternal quiet waiting for you. Overthinking forces your mind to focus entirely on what might go wrong, what is missing, or what threatens your peace. Practicing gratitude is like turning on a bright light in a dark room. It gently redirects your attention to the abundance that already exists in your life. When thoughts begin to spiral, pause and name 3 small things you are grateful for right now. It could be the warmth of your morning coffee, the comfort of a soft blanket, or the ability to listen and learn today. Gratitude does not change your circumstances immediately, but it changes your perspective, instantly calming your nervous system and clearing mental fatigue. Take a moment to examine where you are right now. In this exact second, as you listen to my voice, are you safe? Are you breathing? Is your heart beating? In 90% of the moments we spend overthinking, our actual physical reality in the present moment is completely peaceful and safe. Anxiety lives in the imaginary future. Peace lives in the concrete present. Whenever your mind drags you into tomorrow's worries, bring your attention back to your immediate environment. Look at the room around you, feel your feet planted on the floor, and anchor yourself in the present moment. Right now, in this second, everything is okay. As we approach the final section of our episode today, let us speak gentle affirmations specifically to quiet your racing mind. Repeat these soft truths silently in your heart. I give my mind permission to be quiet and still. I do not need to control or predict everything today. My thoughts are just passing clouds. I am the vast, calm sky. I release the heavy weight of overthinking and embrace the peace of the present moment. I trust my ability to handle whatever comes, one step at a time. I choose quiet clarity over mental noise. I am safe, I am calm, and my mind is at peace. Pay attention to the tone of your internal voice when you overthink. Is it harsh, critical, and demanding? When we overthink, our inner voice often acts like a strict boss, constantly pointing out potential flaws and dangers. Today, practice reframing your inner dialogue. Imagine speaking to your mind as a wise, loving mentor speaking to a friend who is feeling overwhelmed. When a worried thought arises, instead of saying, "Why am I so anxious?" try asking gently, "What does my mind need right now to feel safe?" Changing your inner tone from harsh judgment to compassionate curiosity instantly disarms overthinking and brings quiet relief to your heart. When you look at your entire life or your long-term goals all at once, overthinking is almost inevitable. You feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of decisions, steps, and unknowns ahead. But you do not have to live your whole life today. You only have to live this single day. Break your life down into 24-hour compartments. Do not worry about next month's problems or next year's outcomes. Ask yourself simply, what is the best, most peaceful choice I can make for the next 2 hours? When you focus on living one day at a time, life becomes manageable, peaceful, and wonderfully light. As we bring our reflection to a close today, carry these simple tools in your mind. Remember that overthinking is like shaking a glass of muddy water. To clear the mud, you simply need to let the glass sit in silence. You are the vast blue sky, not the stormy clouds passing through. Use the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique when thoughts spiral. Dump your worries onto paper before sleep, and schedule designated worry time. Choose peace over perfection, and remember that action creates clarity. You carry the quiet strength to handle whatever comes. Breathe deeply, let go of the noise, and enjoy your present moment. Thank you so much for spending this peaceful time with me today at Calm English Studio. I hope this lesson on quieting your mind brought a sense of relief to your heart and encouraged your English learning journey. If this message helped you find a moment of peace, please consider subscribing to the channel and sharing it with someone who might need a quiet reminder today. Before you go, I would love to hear from you in the comments. What is one small thing you do when your mind feels overthinking? Write your answer in English below. I read every single comment. Until next time, take care, breathe deeply, and trust your beautiful pace.